from the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight it's the first of four between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. The Braves enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Vladimir Gutierrez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Ready now is Jorge Adrianza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. Fouled away.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Aussie Albies.
Next up is Aussie Albies, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And now Ronald Acuna. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the pitch. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. The Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Oscar Yinoa is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty V. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
And now here is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Soler's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Kyle.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Now boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Now it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Austin Reilly. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1's the count.
The count now at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Reilly is retired to kick off the inning. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball outside.
Here's the pitch. That's by him for strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Silver. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a little tapper. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In is Joey Votto now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 261 the average coming into action here. 17 home runs and 46 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Ginawa is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off the tough count and get himself a base hit.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. A dozen home runs and 25 driven in. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Votto stands at first with 1 out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Tyler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Acuna on the move, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Into the box, Oscar Yinawa. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
At the plate now, Ehire Adrianza. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos is there, 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Aussie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas is there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now into the box, Tyler Stevenson.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch on its way.
Good.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. One away. So stepping in is Vladimir Gutierrez. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's low. That's the ball.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. One and two the count to the Reds pitcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Jonathan India digging in now. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Reilly, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
A ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Rosario. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
In the dirt here. Oh, and 2, here it is. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count now. Reilly leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lazy fly ball out to center field. India ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
The shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Now to the plate, here is Nicholas Castellanos. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0.
The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jesse Winker. from the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Atlanta.
In is Jorge Silver. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jorge Silver.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And right into the shift. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Soler aboard here at first with nobody out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Three and 1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled away. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Oscar Yinowa. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate, Ehire Adrianza, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So next to bat will be Mike Moustakas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's set. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And in to bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting Aussie Albies.
Aussie Albies.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next, here is Ronald Acuna, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even can
swing, and a high fly ball out to left field. Winker is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next to hit, Austin Reilly, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. And next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
For the Reds, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Gutierrez.
Next up, Vladimir Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jonathan India is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Just hung in there on that one. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So now to the plate, Kyle Farmer, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The Reds leave 1. Still no score.
Leading off for the Braves, the left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. At the plate now is Jorge Silver. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jock.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 19.
Up next, Oscar Yinawa. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Johan Camargo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Tyler Matzik gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 68.
In now for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Castellanos.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Matzik comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got him. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Votto stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jorge Adrianza. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two and two. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Aussie Albies. Winker is right there, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2-1 to count.
Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Chris Martin answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's the second out. Delino DeShields will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Delino DeShields.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this has popped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Tony Santillan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Reilly. First pitch of the AB now. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Austin Reilly is retired to kick off the ninth. In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Jorge Silver would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The right fielder, number 12.
Jorge Silver stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. Darno leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2-2 to Jorge Silver. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
India.
Richard Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. First pitch of the AB now. Check swing called strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. To first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, it'll be Kyle Farmer. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. And now the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
So next to hit is Jesse Winker, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The